what is a pick me? I'm because everybody sometimes has different definitions of this. So I want to know, what the ladies think, what goods think. We'll start with you on this one though. Like, what do you think a pick me is in your opinion?
I'll be short and quick. I think a pick me is someone who isn't being themselves. You're trying to be someone else in order to get something. I think that's a pick me. Whenever you're not staying true to who you are, your boundaries, and most importantly, your personality and character.
Okay. Yeah, no, and yeah, that's actually a pretty good definition. What about you? What do you think a pick me is?
Honestly, I pretty much agree with what you said. It's pretty much whenever you're not really being true to yourself and you just do things just based on like validation of other people. But also, yeah, pretty much what she said, just like validation from other people.
Trying to get validation from other
Yeah.
people. What do you think a pick me is, good?
So mine's gonna be a little bit longer. A pick me is somebody who wants to be on a team, like simply, right? So when you were in
Do
school,
anything for it.
yeah, when you were in school, right? Who played sports? Raise your hand.
I cheered.
You
Does that count?
cheered.
Listen,
I was in color guard.
You were in color guard. Dang. Okay, I love
Yeah,
it.
color guard's hard.
So how many of y'all
Yeah.
wanted to be picked for color guard or cheer?
Wait, what did you say?
You did.
You wanted to be picked.
You wanted to be picked for a cheer?
Everyone
and color
got
guard?
picked in color guard. There was no.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
y'all were
There was
all
no
like, y'all got the
nomination.
participation trophy to throw the flag up. That's
There's no
crazy.
competition.
But
There's
I
no
was good.
competition.
I got
What's
solos
wrong
and
with you?
everything.
How do you even know you was good if you got?
I got
just-
solos.
Okay. So you wanted to be picked for solos, though, right?
I didn't want to be picked. I just was picked.
You were. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So since you want to be difficult, everybody else who's normal, I'm messing with you. But no, everybody else that was on some type of competitive team or something like that, you want to be picked, right? Did you ever have to go out of character to do it? Let's be honest. You just had to be good at it, right?
Yeah. Just
So a
skill
pick me is
set.
somebody who's good enough to be picked by the team.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Women hate on it because the things that you have to do to be picked by a man are the things that most women don't want to do.
Yep.
So they shit on it.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so that kind of like goes perfectly into like what my next question was: is being a pick me a bad thing or a good thing? What do you think of being a pick me? Like, do you think it's a good or a bad thing?
Yeah, like I kind of agree with what he said. I think my answer and his answer is like 50-50. It makes it 100.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it can be a bad thing if you're not being true to yourself. If you know that you're not a woman that likes anime, for example, like it's okay to try to seek it and understand it because your partner likes it. But if you're doing all of these crazy things, so let me go to all the anime cons so I can make sure that he knows and
watch all the shows.
Yeah, like once it becomes to the obsessive point, I feel like it's unhealthy. But sometimes you do have to do things in order to get a reward.
Yeah, that was a really good example too. Like honestly, a perfect example is the anime thing because there's definitely like the guy might be like that type of guy she really likes, and she might start getting into that shit or acting really weird out of character, as we would say, just to try to make that guy. That's definitely a pick. Like I would say that is definitely a pick me for sure. So do you think it's a good or a bad thing though?
A good or a bad thing to be a pick me?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it has kind of like a negative connotation just based on like social media and stuff because like girls are always gonna hate on other girls because they're like pick me's.
Yeah, well, it's like you're getting a relationship and I'm stuck single and I'm mad about it, so I'm gonna call you a pick me.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it kind of goes either way, but it's definitely a lot of hate from girls that come your way, especially if like you're in a position where they kind of secretly want what you want, like what they want, you know what I mean? Like, and they can't have it, so like they will just kind of throw
shade,
that word at you just because you have something that they want but they can't have.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of shaming sometimes in the women. Like somebody was talking about this the other day on a stream. They were saying sometimes women are more misogynistic than men. Like sometimes women shame other women more. Sometimes women call other women hoes more. Because it's a way of like making sure that they're protecting their own like sexual market value by doing that. Yeah. It's like you have to like shame is always looked at really bad, but shame is actually a good thing. Like when you get into the Bible, when you get into looking at stuff, like there's different kinds of shame. It's whenever you're a hypocrite. It's whenever you're sitting there shaming people for things that are out of their control or something. It's like, but most of the time, shame is a good thing. We're just not using it well.
I agree.
100%.
Yeah.
So do you think a pick me is a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing.
A good thing
for guys.
Yeah, it's a good thing for the guys for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
you might get, if you're a girl, you're gonna get roasted by other girls, but the guys are gonna love you.
Yeah,
the guys are gonna like, you're literally everything that they want, unless they're swapping up their character to fucking act like they like anime or something.
Nah,
but
you want that though.
Yeah.
As a guy,
You
you
really
want
want
that.
that? You want someone to fake their personality?
No,
So
no,
It's not
no.
faking.
Hold
So
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes you
I don't wanna
assimilate,
misconstrue
but
what you're
sometimes you
saying.
assimilate into other people's cultures. Sometimes you end up becoming more like, especially in relationships. I can honestly say I have taken some characteristics from girlfriends that I've had in the past, and I know women have taken characteristics from me
That's
because of being
normal.
with me. Yeah. So it's normal to an extent. It's just when it's too far, it's like.
Yeah, that
It gets
doesn't.
creepy.
Like
It gets
maybe
creepy after a while.
maybe if you're not an anime at all and then you start buying all the shit for it, like that's a little weird,
Yeah,
you know.
so I'm gonna say it like this, right? Y'all know the old adage like birds of a feather, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flock together. Okay, so the idea is that you want to be with the right flock, right? So if you're emulating the wrong guy, obviously that's bad.
True.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But if you're emulating the right guy, then there's only upside to that. So you really want to be taking on his character because guess what? If he's a successful person, what do you want to be?
A successful
Exactly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How many if it's not you, how many of your homegirls say, I don't even want the guy to I don't want to smash the guy. I just want him to mentor me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Best way to do that?
I've never heard that, but
You've never heard? Well, you from Memphis, like
I don't know.
I'm messing with you.
No,
So
for real.
I know
I mean,
I know a
most
lot of
women,
women who just want a guy to mentor them, like
Yeah.
a successful guy to mentor them, right? Like
Yeah.
an older guy. I don't want him to be a sugar baby or not. Yeah, I don't want him to be my sugar dad. I just want him to like show me the ropes, right?
Yeah, but that can kind of get like easily just intertwined because I feel like a guy can say like I'm gonna mentor you, but they just like want to,
They really
Yeah,
just
yeah,
want
smash
to
you,
No, yeah, no,
and then
100%.
they
Most
just
guys
want
are
to
gonna
like
like
say I want to mentor you, but like they're not really giving you any knowledge. They're just kind of like taking from you
they're
and
trying
then
to
just
friend zone their way into the pussy. Yeah.
and then push you to the side.
Yeah, so like I'm not talking
Guys do
about
the
those guys.
weirdest
I'm just
shit.
saying like for the guy that you want to emulate him for two reasons. One, you're gonna learn how to be the best version of yourself, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But the other thing is that you're gonna show him that you actually want to be there.
But see, I don't think that makes you a pick me. I think those are all good qualities. Like you should pull out the great things, and whoever you're dating, they should make you a better person.
Mm-hmm.
Again, for me, I think it goes to when you're doing things that you have no interest, no desire in, and you're really investing so much time and energy. Like for example, I have 3 best friends, college. They are all anime crazy. I'm not an anime girl.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that I was dealing with and dated, he's in that circle group. He's anime crazy. A part of me wanted to be like, okay, I'm about to get into anime because I want him. You know what I'm saying? I want to be
I
able
love
to.
it. I love
but
it.
that's not me. And
Mhm.
I feel like whoever the person is for me, he's going to understand, hey, my wife don't know nothing about anime. She's not really into anime. But if I ask her to go with me to an anime event, she's going to go. But she's not going to fake and false and act like she likes this and it's really not her.
So you know what's funny
That's
about
good,
that?
though.
You know what's funny about that? So you said that you wanted to learn how to watch anime. You wanted to learn
The
about anime.
the pick me in me was starting to fester.
Facts, right? So you said that you wanted to learn anime because you liked the guy.
Yeah.
You didn't care nothing about the anime, but you liked the guy.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all remember what the last thing I said was?
Mhm.
That you want to learn the stuff that he wants you to do so that you can show him that you appreciate him.
That's
So
completely
in as much
different.
it's not. In as much as you learned the thing that you didn't want to learn, right?
It shows that he's special.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
he looks and
It
goes,
shows that you
dang,
really
she did all
appreciate
this for me.
Yeah.
And as a guy, you automatically reciprocate. That's why the pick-me's win.
So,
Because-
but I think it's important to note, like, it's all about how you do things, right?
Mhm.
Again, it's okay to seek interest and try to do things that your partner likes,
Mhm.
but don't go too far in it when you know it's not you. I think it's always levels to everything. Like everything is subjective. Everything is 50-50.
So here's the issue that I have with the way that you say it, and I'm not attacking you. It's not an attack, but I'm not pointing that at you. That's just how it's phrased in general. The idea is that bare bones, don't do what you don't want to do for somebody else, right?
Mhm.
But you're always doing what you don't want to do for somebody else.
That is a relationship.
That's a relationship.
Yeah.
Right? And the pick-me's get picked because they're always doing what they don't want to do. The women who are actually successful wives with like football players, basketball players,
Because they're
guys with
ultra
money.
pick-me's. Yeah.
Right. They're waking up at 5.
Ultra pick me.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
They're
the
waking up
ultra
at
pick-me's,
5
yeah.
a.m. in the morning, cooking breakfast for the whole Kevin Hart's wife, right?
That doesn't make you a pick me. That makes
That's
you a
a
good
good
wife.
wife.
But no, that's
there's
the
some
point.
women-
But
But there's
there's
some
women,
women
though.
that
Hold on.
wouldn't
That's
do
not
that
a
though.
pick-me.
No,
But
wait,
there's
wait.
some women that wouldn't do that though.
But why
and-
would you not do that for someone that you love?
That's
be-
the point. Why
you love
wouldn't
them,
you watch?
so you meet them halfway. And
Why-
even
why
like
wouldn't you watch
further
anime?
than that, really?
Why wouldn't you watch anime for someone that you love?
But that's why
Yeah,
I said
and-
it depends
and
on
that-
what it
and
is.
that was
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.